Day 1. Returning to Breath. Welcome, friends. Today marks the beginning of our journey together. Over the coming month, we will explore mindfulness, gratitude, connection with nature, and our relationship with the sacrament. We will learn to meet life with greater awareness, compassion, and presence. Some days will invite reflection, some days will challenge old habits, and some days may open doors that you did not know existed. But before any of that, we begin with the foundation of all mindfulness practice. We begin with the breath. The breath is always here. It accompanies us through every joy, every challenge, every ordinary moment of our lives. When we learn to pay attention to it, we discover something remarkable: the present moment. So today, our practice is simple. We return to the breath. I invite you to find a comfortable position. You may sit upright in a chair or lie down if that feels more natural. Allow your hands to rest comfortably and let your shoulders soften. There is nowhere else you need to be, and there is nothing else you need to do. Now bring attention to your breathing. Notice the air entering your body. Notice the air leaving. Feel the gentle rise of your belly and the gentle fall. Although we often think of breathing as something that only happens in the lungs, there is another part of the body quietly participating in every breath. Between your chest and abdomen is a large muscle called the diaphragm. As you inhale, the diaphragm moves downward, creating space for the lungs to expand. And as it does, the belly naturally rises. As you exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and the belly gently falls. You do not need to memorize this or analyze it. Simply notice the movement. The body is already doing everything that it needs to do. Your task is only to observe. Notice the gentle exchange taking place. The inhale arrives, the exhale departs, receiving and releasing, receiving and releasing. There is no effort required. The breath has been doing this since the day you were born. For these next few moments, simply rest your attention on that natural rhythm. You may notice thoughts appearing, perhaps plans for later, memories from earlier, questions about whether you're doing this correctly. This is all completely natural. The mind thinks. That's what it does. The practice is not to stop thinking. The practice is to notice when the mind has wandered and gently return to the breath again and again and again. Each return is an act of mindfulness. Now place your hand over your heart. As you inhale, silently say, I receive. And as you exhale, say, I give thanks. I receive. I give thanks. Continue this for several breaths. Consider for a moment what it takes to make breath possible. The trees, the rain, the rivers and soil, the entire living world around us all participates in this great exchange of life. Even the ancient mycelial networks beneath the earth play their part. The breath is not separate from nature. It is nature moving through you. As we come to a close, take one slow, conscious breath. Inhale, receiving. Exhale, giving thanks. Remember this throughout your day. You do not need a special place to practice mindfulness. You do not need perfect silence. You do not need ceremony. At any moment, you can pause and take one conscious breath. One breath can bring you back to yourself. One breath can bring you back to the present moment. One breath can remind you that you are alive. The breath is your first teacher. Long before there were words, beliefs, or practices, there was the simple rhythm of breathing. Whenever you feel scattered, overwhelmed, distracted, or disconnected, return to this rhythm. Return to the inhale. Return to the exhale. Return to the living moment that is always here, waiting for you. Thank you for practicing with me today. May your breath be steady. May your heart be grateful. And may you carry this awareness into every step of your day. Until tomorrow.